Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife and Resources Agency.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. Frank Barton sitting with me this morning on this third Saturday, and that means that normally John Gordon would be in here, but he's with DU Nation and out. So, Frank, good morning to you again. And
good morning, Larry. Good morning, everyone.
I know you enjoyed talking duck hunting on that last segment. With,
if I can do that any time, especially in June.
All right. Well, I like to talk trout fishing, too, in God's country over in Arkansas, and there's no better place to go than Lindsey's Resort, and no better people to talk to than Lindsey White. He is the general manager and family man, a part of the Lindsey's Resort, and also one of my favorite guys, Jay Gudermuth, is on the line. We actually got Jay on the line this Saturday morning. Good morning, guys.
How's it going?
Good morning. It's going good. Let's talk to Jay first because I got him here. I don't want to lose him and everything. So let's talk a little fishing, Jay. I know we have had rain off and on all the time. What's the water condition on Little Red now?
Well, much rain as we've had. The water's been low.
It has.
They hadn't been running any.
Wow.
And there's a whole bunch of fish to be caught right now.
Huh. Okay. Is the big lake full? How's it going? Are they letting any water? So are they just doing minimal generation? Is that what they're doing?
Yes, sir. Very little in the afternoon, but in the morning it's great fishing.
Okay.
Afternoon too, but mornings is good.
Well, let's talk about what are we using right now, and as we get here, middle of June. You know, hot weather will come eventually. Of course, it doesn't affect you guys, and I ask y'all that every time because people can't understand how cold that water is. And what is that water temperature?
46 to 50.
I love it. And generally, that's what creates the fog, right? In the mornings.
Yes, sir. It's beautiful in the mornings when the fog's out.
And this is a good time. So tell our listeners what do you recommend we use? And I always recommend, and I'm telling you, you need to hook up with Jay or any of the great guides out of the resort at Lindsey's. But what are we catching them on now? Now, be real specific. Don't try to trick me now. Be specific now. Okay. Wax worms. People wondering, what is a wax worm? Somebody asked me that today. What is a wax worm? You know what they look like, don't they? Yeah.
It looks like a maggot.
That's right.
Actually.
Yeah, but that's what we're using. Are you tipping them?
Yes, sir, with a marshmallow.
And a marshmallow. That's a real great breakfast combination I'm thinking of right now. Maggots and marshmallows, you know, they go together. But you're using what kind of line?
2-pound leader line.
Yeah,
is what I use.
And how long is that leader? Usually
about 2 foot.
Okay, so are you anchoring now? Are you able to do that, Jay? Or are you drifting? What's the pattern?
Oh, anchoring right now. The water's so low you can pull up and anchor a bunch of spots.
Okay, and you have time to get out of there and anchor. And what kind of vessel, boat, are you fishing out of?
The party barge, 18-foot party barge. We can get up to 6 people on it.
It depends on how big they are. You know, I mean, it depends on, you know. You may have a weight limit there, Jay. I don't know what Lindsey may think about that. But so you're using an 18-foot party barge equipped with what kind of motor?
40 horse Mercury, 4-stroke.
I've been coming to that place long before Lindsey was born, and before you were born, probably, Jay. And never in my wildest dreams, Lindsey, did I ever think that you guys would have party barges out there. What's the advantage of that, Lindsey, by having those party barges?
I mean, the main advantage is you can get everybody all at once on one boat. So if you have a family or a group of friends that you want to get together, y'all can all stay together. It's a lot more comfortable because you don't have just a small seat on a little regular John boat. You can actually sit down and relax if you want to as well. And
that's got to be. I mean, Jay, you stay busy with 2 people. Have you had 6 in there before? Have you had as many as 6?
Oh yes, sir.
How do you keep up with 6?
Harder.
Well, how do you keep up with 6 people? Nobody gets hung up or anything?
No, you can make it where they don't. Out of each side of the boat. It works well.
It works well, and that's a place to go. And I know this is Father's Day weekend over there, and I guess you guys have got this being Saturday morning. What's the restaurant? What are we doing? Anything special for the Father's Day weekend, Lindsey?
Yes, we got some great steaks this weekend for Father's Day.
Ooh.
They're hand-cut ribeyes ready to go.
Oh, man.
If you like steaks, definitely the place to be.
Yeah. Well, tell our listeners how to get in touch with you. And I know that July 4th is another time to be over there. They got all sorts of fireworks that go. I know they go in at Greers Ferry Lake up there and everything. So tell our listeners, Lindsey, how to get in touch with you.
Yeah, so they can call us at 501-362-3139 and talk to our front desk, or they can get on our website at www.lindseysresort.com, and they can make reservations online and also see pictures and videos of the rooms as well.
I recommend you folks out there go to their Facebook page. They're keeping up some great photographs, got a lot of social media contact there and everything. Jay, it's good to talk to you, man. I look forward to being over there maybe in July. Save me a corner of one of your barges, okay? Put me in there.
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
Lay me down, okay? All right. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend.
Thanks, Larry.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Larry.
All right. Bye. I've fished on that barge before. You could take your grandkid. Yeah, you could. It'd be a good place for you.
I see nothing wrong with a party barge for fishing.
Not on a Little Red River.
But I understand. It's just different.
It's different. I mean, you're usually your 2-person. You're out there in your deck chairs and like you've always done. But I got to ask you this before we get back to this, because you said you've had rain and you're already getting in there. A duck hunter isn't just a duck hunter 60 days of the year, right? I mean,
well, there's some are, but I'm not.
You're not, are you? No. But
I mean, we started working the day after the season closed. We started,
and that's a good time to do it because everything.
Plans
yeah.
Trying to get.
But you're having water problems now.
Well, we always do. It's a constant battle with the beavers.
Yeah.
They have more time to work than we do. But so we try and start working to get the water off, get as much as we can through the culverts, and then start to get the dams down where we can get to them. And
you're optimistic, right? You're optimistic.
Yeah.
You?
And we blow them up.
Yeah.
We started blowing them up, and then I had one that just got the best of me, and I got a piece of equipment stuck trying to get to it. So I had to get a bigger piece. I had to go hire somebody with a bigger piece of equipment to come in and get my little piece of equipment unstuck. And then I said, while you're back there,
take care of that.
Take care of that dam right there.
Yeah,
because that's what caused my problems. And,
you don't trap. You don't do any trapping.
No.
Okay.
No.
They free flowers. They're residents over there. So.
Well, it's their. I'm the intruder.
You're the intruder, though, and everything like that.
I understand that. So I've pretty well got it now where I think I've got it where I can get the water. I can get as much water out as I'm capable of getting out through the ditch, and now we just got to get let Mother Nature turn the heat up and get it dry, and maybe
it will
probably in October.
It will.
I mean, not October, but August or September.
Don't go October on me now.
August and September we'll be able to get in there and open it up. That's what I'm trying to do. I got a place that's really grown up with buckbrush, and I've been trying to get in
typical, there. Typical. Are we talking about which one? Are we talking about?
You've been in there before. You've hunted in there before with me.
Okay, all right. So we know
we call it Big Lake, and you've been in there before.
But a lot of folks will think, well, you're talking about duck hunting in June here, but it's a full-time thing, just like Nelson Northern talked about earlier. The season may be 60 days, but there's a lot that goes into it.
Well, if you're a dog person like I am, it's.
Well, let's ask.
We're up at daylight, right now with the. It's gotten warm enough now that to do our land work, we get up at daylight.
What's going on dog-wise with you?
Well, we're just training and getting ready for the fall hunt test season, and then the fall hunting season.
Because we made some big announcements last time you were here about the Master Nationals.
Oh yeah, we've definitely stirred up some things with Master National. We have so many dogs that we're trying to manage those dogs. So we're talking about a series of qualifiers that you'll have to run before coming to the national event.
So you won't have
so we won't
1,000.
Yeah, we're trying to get it. We'd like to get it down to about 650 dogs.
I don't know how you've done it with that many dogs that you've been doing. And
well, we'll see. We got Thomasville, Georgia event coming up in late October, and we're probably going to have entry of. I keep thinking it's going to be about 1,100. There's some people that think it's going to be 1,500, but I don't think it's going to.
What's the most that you can remember?
It was 4 years ago in South Carolina, and we had 1,015.
So you're saying this would be a record then?
It should be. Because of the
book
area.
Will be big.
We were at this area 20 years ago. It's a
prime area, man.
It's a prime area for dog training. For dog training people. A lot of the
everybody says they want to go to Georgia. And
so
say they competed.
We're
all right, Frank. Hang on there, Frank. We got a little bit while to go. We're going to take a break. Come back and we're going to one of my favorite state parks. It's called Natchez Trace. We talk to the park manager, Chris Hill, on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Be right.